It's Feature Friggin' Friday, y'all, and you know what that means. We are here with another band. This is Raviner. This is their song By the Throat. And a little bit about the band. We have Kamber on the vocals. We have Matt on the guitar and doing production. We have Jordan on the bass and the backing vocals. And we have Christian on the drums. The genre is alternative metal hard rock. They were formed in 2016 in Nashville, Tennessee. And before we jump into this reaction, just a friendly reminder to please like and subscribe. And with that said, let's get into it. Okay, it's interesting. Her voice has this kind of like, it's got, it's like a, I want to say it has like a kind of like a breathy, smoky kind of tone to it. It's interesting. And I'm looking at the lyrics. This point. Don't tell me you know. Our time is bleeding out, our voices breaking down, ignore the violence, mirror and smoke, betray the silence, wither and choke. Our time is bleeding out, our voices breaking down. The story we fell for swallowed us whole, paying the ransom by the throat. By the throat. I'm not 100% sure. I'd like it just sounds kind of like in terms of what they're singing about, it makes me think of kind of like don't give up and don't like don't give in to, like, don't give your power away, you know? Because it talks about paying the ransom by the throat. Our time is bleeding out, our voice is breaking down. So it's talking about bleeding out, breaking down, being swallowed whole, being held by the throat. It definitely feels like kind of like don't give in. But at the same time, we're only like a minute and 23 seconds in, so let's continue this. As my bones go through, the world continues to spin. No change of course or direction. Finding something, a ray of hope on a different day. Guide me slowly before it all drifts away. Don't hide it, don't fight it. They got us by the throat. Don't hide it, don't fight it. Don't tell me you don't know. I like how she adds a little bit of grit. Very quickly, but just. I like when she does that. Ooh. Oh, I like that switch. Just how she kept her voice and her verse going. It's definitely gotten a lot heavier, which I like it. Ugh, right there. Whatever she does right here. Right. Just it sounds so dope. What she does there, is, I think, just like adds a little bit of like a fry or like a vocal. I think it's a fry, not so much grit. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But whatever she does for that note, because every time she hit that note, and then that one time where she carried it a really long time, it just sounded dope with the music. I still think it's kind of just talking about, it's not talking about anything really like, it's not talking about like a super specific situation. I think it's talking about like kind of like a general feeling of like, don't give up, don't give in, don't give your power away kind of thing. And she has such an interesting voice. And it just had this very like grounded, kind of smoky, airy sound. I don't even know how to explain it, but I liked it. I quite liked it. And it also, it was like a little bit of, because I mean, the genre that they are is alternative metal and hard rock. And there's moments in there that her vocals, I feel like, would be so interesting. And I mean, I guess I don't know if I've really listened to a lot of alternative metal. But the first song that kind of came to mind was oh, don't do this to me. No. It was one that I listened to, and her voice, although a lot more softer, I found Kamber's voice to be a lot more like deeper toned. But the song that I'm thinking of, I have to say it now. I can't not. It's on my playlist here. Okay. Her voice and just like her tone and her sound, it was just really making me think of kind of that alt sound, you know, Portishead, Glory Box. For some reason, her voice, I kind of was just like, ooh, like if she did something like that, I feel like it would sound really dope. Of course, like in Portishead, her voice is a little bit more higher and delicate, but and in this, Kamber's voice is more deep, but I still think it would sound like really wicked. Anyways, it's completely like it's where my brain goes. Either way, I enjoyed this. Thank you so much for sharing this. And for all of you watching, if you haven't checked them out, all of their description stuff will be down below. So things like who they are, where they're from, and also their socials, so you can go check them out yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.